Yoshi, what are you doing there? Man. Silly goof. It's my show. Do you want to do this? You want to play Goblins 3? Fine. Yoshi's taking over the show then. Have at it. I'll just be in the background doing nothing, I guess. Not much of a show, is it? Yoshi can't talk, you know. Want me to come back now? My chair. Use it there. Or just face plant on the floor. Camera up. Up a little bit more. Greetings. Salutations. I'm back. Turn that back on. And everything is hunky-dory. Yeah, I have a lot of games there. Yep. That will be played at some point, Goblin. But right now we're playing Goblins. So, I did say in the Discord that I have something that I got from the amusement park, and there you saw it. Just a gigantic plushie. And he's also very official because it says down here, this here says Super Mario. So he's extremely official. But the green screen kills him, as you can see. But he's freaking huge! Look at the size of this guy. His head is 3 times the size of my head. He's so freaking huge, but he's so adorable. I had to get him. He's so fluffy. I bought it. There was some gigantic crane games that had the plushie versions, these size of plushies of Luigi and Mario, but I couldn't get him. I wanted to get a Luigi, but wasn't able to win. So instead I bought Yoshi when I saw that he was on the shelf. I was like, Yoshi! Yeah, this is a black Yoshi now. Black Yoshis are rare. He's my buddy. Can I have him just here and not play the game? This is gonna be the whole stream, me just hugging Yoshi. Can we do that? Let's just play any game. Just listen to this swanky music and hug a Yoshi. Everybody hug a Yoshi today. It is officially now Hug a Yoshi Day. I don't want to let him go. He's so soft. Fine. Get down there, you cutie. You should have seen all the heads that turned when I carried that back home. It was a long hour trip with that under my arm. There was no bag big enough to hold him, so I had to carry him. It was a lot of fun. So purple or magenta? Okay. There we go. You don't have a Yoshi, but your baby niece is coming soon, so you'll hug her instead. Yeah, you can consider her a Yoshi. Alright, let's get back to where we were. I confirm. So here we are with our shadow. It doesn't work anymore, but I can try to repair it. So we cannot just use the gearing into it like that. Now we open it with a knife. And there goes the knife then. Okay. So let's put the gearing in the hole and I think it broke again. A sand of pollen. Huh. So now we have to stick the sand of pollen up his nose or something? Where's Bazoo? Did we lost the Bazoo? At least she's not in our inventory anymore. Ah, the face of the Colossus. Alright. The copy protection system is pretty poor considering you have a random 1 in 8 chance of getting it right. That's if you were to guess it. True. But also it's not just 1 in 8. Just think about all the number of possibilities there are, and also the letters. It grows the chances exponentially higher. Hey there, Slater. Haven't seen you here before this early, so more into it. Neither do you, so you'll be sipping some malt liquor very slowly and responsibly, much like that one time in Discord, and eating ginger to relax while anticipating Hurricane Lane. Yeah, but there's only 8 options. No, the only 8 options are the colors, but there's the whole list of numbers and letters where the colors will correspond to. I think I just broke my brain just starting to think about this too much. It is 1 in 8. Yeah. Mathematics, never good at. So do you now have the, no you don't. How do we give her the pollen? Well, like that. Yeah, just use it on the Colossus. How do we get on top of his head? That's the problem. You have the evening shift at the hotel you managed tonight. Yay, morning off. Feels good to rest for a while. Well, that's not all. Let's work. The player character is black because the magician caused the shadow to become alive. Because pretty much Blound right now is trapped inside a cage. So had to do something, and Ouya decided to make the shadow become alive. No, not in the ear. Need to get up here. How about the nostril? It's still coming out of the eye, which is disturbing. Makes perfect sense. Yep. Okay, Goblin, I'll see you later. Have fun with your knees. Still do have the toothpick. Maybe if I use it on the tooth? No? Use it on the hair? Use it on the wart. Why not? How about the nose? How the hell do we get to the top of his head? Do I need to slide down the tier again and go that way? On the bandana? Seems so. Okay. No, don't drop. Oh, I think I figured it out. Hang on, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. There, because he flicks his nose. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I see you. Now go get that pollen. And shove up his nostril. Shove it in there. Well, then let's put it on the hair. Because the hair looks like a spike. I can't use... There we go. No? Use it on the wart? Has to go inside his nostril, that's for sure. Maybe we could get some earwax. Maybe the other ear. There we go. Pollen grain is too big, it doesn't pass. Well, even if it doesn't pass, maybe we can give it stuck there and use the... No? I would have thought that he would just skewer the pollen with the... Seriously, you can't use it on the hair? Oh, the conundrums. So apparently this ear is the only place where we can go straight to the nostril. So we have either two choices, somehow get it stuck in the nostril, or somehow get it through the ear into the nostril. No? Can we pick this ear? Oh. Okay. And now we just put it on the toothpick. We have to get it through the ear. It's too big. So maybe soften it up a little bit with a tear. No. There's gotta be some way we can make this work. Ah, you came back out of this ear. Everybody got any ideas on what to do with the grain of pollen? I can't go to the other screen, so we are stuck here. Maybe one of these people will help me with the grain of pollen. Can you help me with this? Fine. I need to get my hint book open again. Forgot about that. Hints, hints, please give me hints. Colossus's face. How can I make Colossus sneeze? I have the pollen. Got it already. All I need is just to know how to get it in the ear. Actually, I might have figured it out. I don't need you, hint book. I actually might have just figured it out on my own. So thank you very much for the hints that you didn't give me. Because I just remembered when we jump on the neck, you fly into the ear. So we'll just give it ourselves a little push. And boom! It's in. Time for you to start bleeding. Watch out, he's got to sneeze! Help! Surprised Blonde easily obtained a meeting with the Queen Xena, who was flattered that he was coming from so far away. All of a sudden, the light of the moon entered the room. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Time to be aware, Blonde. Just don't attack the queen. That's all we ask. At least we got the out of there. So, Xena, queen. That guy really gets on my nerves. I think I'm gonna hit him. Fulbert, can you do something with the candle holder? Because you climbed those things. So, what do we get? We got a candle. Okay. Hey. Still got the hammer. How do we have the hammer when we didn't have the hammer before? Or the hand. We didn't have them in the previous sequence. And there's Fingus and Winkle from the second game. It's Queen Xena's ancestor. The king has stolen her slipper. Okay. She warned the queen that a stranger, a friend of King Bud, would come here. Okay, can we take the wand? She could let me use her magic wand. I guess we need to do something for her first. Ah, candlesticks. You hate onions, right? They have invented chemical weapons. That's not an invention, that's a vegetable. Like these, vegetables. Not sure what vegetables those are. Incredible, they are vegetarians here. Not an ounce of meat. Yeah. You're talking like that just because you're a werewolf. Fullbird really blends in with the vegetables. That's the same looking coat of arms as Colossus. Yeah, that's the same coat of arms. That proves he obeys the queen. So the queen has been telling the Colossus to shoot down all ships? Okay. No idea what that whole thing was about, but okay. Can I get to the fennel? Nice bodybuilding. What else is there around here? A flagstone. That usually means that that is a switch. It's a spring of bitterness that flows from the Foliander mountain. Where there's a snake in my squash slices or whatever those are. Quiet or everyone will want one. Yep. No? Nope. I guess I need to get a candle for each hand. Boo, boo, boo. That's what he says. I guess, yeah. Just as I thought. He's up there now. That looks like a door than a book. I mean, who wouldn't want their own Fulbert? He's so gosh darn cute. Yep. There he is. Oops. I have done what I could. It's up to Fulbert to get them back. Okay.
Boo. 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 Boo.
I can't do anything with the full bird here. Unless he's supposed to go to the flagstone. Alright. I think I know what I need to do here. Come on. Go, full bird, go! Go, full bird, go! Yeah, fast, Snick. Yay, we got it. There we go. Gotta love those timing puzzles in these games, right? At least we got some glasses. Don't know what for, but... Looking cool there, dude. Hey there, Sharian. Hi. Nice kitty cat. The water of the Foliander Mountain flows in the two kingdoms. Can I get Pithy out the glasses? Maybe she needs them? No? So... A cup and ball. Ah, it's one of those... Fantastic, this cup and ball. See how an empty skull can still be of use. I used to have a cup and ball type of a game. Well, not a game, but a toy. I would need a sharp object. How about your own claws? And apparently that skull is an ancestor of King Bud's. Huh. Can we smash the onion with the hammer? Cup and balls? That's a magic trick. No, cup and ball. Just one ball. It's the toy where the it's a stick with a smaller stick on the end, and it has a string to a ball, and the ball has a hole in it, and you just have to throw the ball back onto the stick. That kind of a toy. The artists are really going above and beyond in this version, yep. Yeah, I had one of those too, Gabriel. So what exactly do we need to do here? What is our primary goal? Excuse me. Now you have the Japanese version called the kendama. I think I might know what kendama is, but I can't remember exactly what it is. Yep, those are from the second game, Fingus and Winkle. It has a big shallow cup, a smaller shallow cup, and a spike. shallow. No, did I say shallow? Shallow. Big shallow cup and smaller shallow cup. And a spike. No, I don't think I've seen any of those. Must be very unique.
Big berry boom, big kaboom, big bear. Big berry boom, big kaboom, kaboom, big boom, kaboom.
Yeah, now because we're a werewolf, she thinks that we're that friend.
Bear. Bear.
So what's with the empty box next to you, Queen?
Big berry boom, big. Big berry boom, big kaboom.
Let's try that again. I'm gonna try something here. Nope.
Big berry boom, big kaboom. Big berry boom, big. Big berry boom, big kaboom.
Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly the same thing as a normal, you know, a normal cup and ball thing. But that's the Japanese version of it. That has 3 options you can do it. You can put it on the spike, you can put it on each side of the cups. So yeah, much more advanced cup and ball. It's cups, spike, and ball. Same principle with the toy, but just works differently. So what can we use the fly elixir on? Maybe full bird? No, not full bird. On ourselves? No. Can we make the onion fly? We use the spectacles on the onion because that doesn't make us cry then. Yeah, that's how it works. Well, now we have an onion. Use the onion on the queen. I get the feeling he hates onions. Now we can make onion rings. I'm not really fond of onion rings. I mean, I like onion just fine in food, but an onion by itself, even if it's fried or anything, yeah. Only like onion as a condiment type of thing, or a spice. Who wouldn't hate onions anyway? Well, some people don't like onions, and here there, Juppe. Kuis menee? Okay. So somehow we have to get up there for the fiddle and the pot. So why is it that you cannot get to the other chandelier exactly? Other than you don't know how to jump? Onions are great as a spice, so to speak, yep. I don't like, well, onions, if you... I can eat onions raw, but like I said, as a spice. They go well with burgers, at least. No hitting women, I guess? Do we use the onion on the vegetables then? Just trying a few things on the SNES. Okay, cool. What kind of things? Programming? Onions are great even eaten raw on their own. Not to me. Just added. I mean, like I said, I can eat them raw, but only as added food, but not on their own. Too spicy for me. They just start hurting my tongue. Roasted onions are fantastic as well. Well, roasted onions, put them in a burger, or just into food. Fine for me. Raw garlic, though, a bit too much for me. Yeah, raw garlic is very, very spicy. Gotta love the voice acting in this game. Yeah. Did I mention that I come from a family of vampire hunters? The correct amount of garlic in a sauce is all of it. No, it's not. Too much garlic is a thing. Then everything tastes like garlic. Transparency effects of PPU, slightly more limited than you assumed, but still quite cool. No idea what PPU is, other than a PPU. Like a smelly urine. The SNES GFX chip. Ah, so transparent effects on just the chip itself. Huh. Roasted onions on burgers or hot dogs. Man, that's the nuts. It is. I don't know what it is with roasted onions on burgers or hot dogs. It just makes it taste so much better. So yummy. Good thing I ate before I started the stream so I can talk about food without getting hungry. Okay. Hint book time. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. How can I get Mrs. Pithy's wand? Salivates like Pavlov's dog. Picture processing unit. Huh, interesting name for the chip. Chip in the console, although mostly trying with emulation for now. Yep, it should be easier to do with emulation, I think. You need to wait until she isn't looking at you. She's very shy. So how do we make her look away? Onion? Although you have learned that some things that should fail don't fail on emulation, but fails on real hardware. Interesting that it doesn't fail on emulation. Ugh, come on, burp. Get out of there. I know you're in there. So try doing something to get her cover her eyes. Well, in one of the animations here, he drops his pants. Or he just goes all stunt mode. That was a burp. Such as using extended background mode in any other mode than mode 7. You wouldn't think that would work. Nothing? Nothing for you? Okay. So what can I do? So apparently to get the Pythia I need to do something with the guard first. He's preventing us from talking to the queen. There. That did it. Violence solves everything, apparently. And we got ourselves a dart gun. So, queen. She would have loved to see Colossus smash me with a rock, the cruel one. Well, I say. And there we got the magic wand. What? I didn't see anything. Did somebody see anything? I didn't see anything. So let's start using the wand on everything. Fantastic, a fake magic wand that sends out sparks. Haha, it's a sparkle stick. Woo! Fantastic. I guess it does some well-defined thing in all modes, but it actually makes sense only in mode 7. On all other modes, it just seems to display garbage on background 2, I guess, not Baldur's Gate 2. So how do I get the spectacles? How can I get to the pot? Yeah, I need there by swinging on the chandeliers, that's obvious, but he won't swing on the second one. So now we have Jump Reindeer and Juppe. It's gonna be jump and jump. Background, yes, max 4 of them on the SNES. I know from the emulation when I played, when I have played Super Nintendo games, that if you push, especially on the Z SNES, if you use that, you can push just the 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the keyboard and it will turn off those backgrounds. So I have learned that those backgrounds exist on Super Nintendo thanks to the emulator. All other modes just look like as extra background was disabled. Or extended background. Exterior background? Or something. Yeah, 5 is sprite layers, yes. It is. That I do remember. I haven't used the Z-SNES in a long time. I haven't played a Super Nintendo in a long time. I wonder what I played last time on the Super Nintendo on the emulator. Have I ever done a video or a stream of Super Nintendo? That cross and ball symbol on the wood looks so familiar. No, that is the emblem that we saw with the Colossus. We already know. Blount said that he obeys the commands of the Queen. And many say that SNES is one of the worst SNES emulators. Debatable. It's something that you have to. SNES is one of those things that you just, or SNES. It's just one of those emulators you really need to get used to. I got used to it. It is not the best around. That I can concur. Because a lot of times it crashes or it just doesn't play the games correctly. But I did play a lot of games on it. But an unusual nick it is. You originally searched out the nick and only found a Star Trek character and that famous Miss Jupiter anime character. So your nickname is like a combination of a Star Trek character and a Jupiter, the Jupiter from Sailor Moon. And for development, better use special version of BSNES with improved debugging stuff. Yeah, actually, I have been last time when I used RetroArch. I tried out the BSNES emulator on it, and that works great. You assume a ZSNES was developed so that developers just tried to get specific games to work or such. Probably. Is ZSNES the one that runs in full screen mode with a purple interface and shows that screensaver shooting stars? Yes! That's the same one. Your nick is merely your initials. That is L. Okay. Understandable. Understandable. So your initials are J-U-P-R-E-I-N-D-E-E-R. You got a lot of names there, man. And also, this doesn't fail like it should thing was on business. Interesting. Actually, now that I think about it, I did do a live stream or actually a video on Super Nintendo. It was Choplifter, I think. Choplifter 3? Yeah, Shoplifter. Yeah, exactly that game. Yeah, Choplifter. Or chopped liver. So we gotta get the chandelier swinging. Something to do with the vegetables here. Can I use the onion on the chandelier somehow? There is this Finnish game Running Beer. Juokseva olut. En ole kyllä kuullut sellaisesta. Mä tunnen monia suomalaisia pelejä, mutta en kyllä... Juoksukaljapeli. Never heard of that one. I'm sure like I said, I know a lot of indie Finnish games, but mostly from the 90s, early 2000s. If that's a newer game, then I don't know it. But I know all the classic ones. Näätäville, Peppa Quest, Invataxi. Let me see. There's so many in mine, but I forget them. Liero. I actually have Liero. Because there is a remade version of it that works on Windows 10. Ah, now I know why. Okay, I got this. Now I know why you don't do anything on the plate. You just stay there because we need to do this. Go. Yay! That's Assembly 2015 Game Dev Compo winner. So that's why I don't know it. Speaking of names, there was one guy whose initials are Lionel II. Guess what the first L stands for? Yeah, Lionel. Alright, we got ourselves a fennel. Lyolf. The cook dreams of taking revenge on the queen's cat that ate his chokies. Chokies? What the heck is chokies? Chocolate cookies? Scratches fleas and sniffs around. At least he is more than just a skin swap. Revenge by onion. Apparently not. By a sparkly wand. By a fiddle. By a gun. Hammer. Hand. Nothing works on him then. Gotta say the same thing? Alright. What's our next step? What do I get the... How do I get the mouth of the fountain to open? Maybe the fiddle works? What is fennel anyway? I can't remember what it is.
Big bear, bear, bear. Big bear, bear, bear.
Big bear, boom, the big bear, boom, big.
The passage that leads to Bod. Okay. Do I get a different message from each candlestick?
Big bear, boom,
I command the opening to... The passage to King Pod's lair?
Big bear,
The passage that leads to Bod! Nothing? I guess the middle one is the one that I'm missing. I don't know, that's what I'm asking. What is fennel? Shadow of the mountain. It's a mountain now, not a fountain. Alright, the brown Oh, that's one way to open it. Okay. Onwards we go. There may be spiders in there. Tails, I go in. Heads, I don't. Tails. We're blown and landed at the king's place. The king was eager to talk to such a smart-looking reporter. All of a sudden, the moon's light disappeared. Of course. So on this side, we are not a wolf. That vomiting alien looks kind of like a Roger from American Dad. Never seen that show. Alright, now we're on King Bod's side. So, let's start doing stuff and see what happens. He won't let me move as long as he hasn't decided my fate. So if we can't move, what can we do? Can we shoot him?
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Okay. Use the onion. Oh, I've seen that character in pictures before. It's not his cup of tea. Well, it's an onion, so it will be a cup of onion.
Kaboom, kaboom,
Boom, belly, boom, bell, belly, boom, belly, bell.
boom, boom, kaboom, boom, belly, bell.
Boom, belly, boom,
He looks
bell,
pleased.
boom,
That will
belly,
help him
boom,
discipline
belly.
his son. Well, at least now we can move around. Because we gave him a hand. The Prince Buffoon, I'm assuming.
Boom, belly, boom, bell,
Such
belly.
ability! What mastery! You do a triple front flip whenever you're excited, and he does just 2 back flips. Yeah. He's so much better.
Oh,
Big boom, big belly, boom, big belly, boom.
big belly, boom, big
It's the
belly,
ancestor
boom,
of
big, boom,
King
big-
Bud and Queen Xena that has stolen his skull. So the slipper is for Xena and the skull from the cup and ball is for Bud. That's what we need to do. That's our long
boom, belly, boom.
goal. It's a very elegant slipper. Hey there, 2 kilo. If it is it a sad onion by any chance? If so, just have it cry into a teacup. Man the intrepid. Man. Hey, Fulbert is here.
Big belly, boom, big
Only
belly,
this
boom,
sharp
big, boom,
upset at the Queen's place. True. No. Sparkles.
big boom, bell, boom, big
Fantastic,
boom,
a
bell.
fake one that sends out sparks.
Big belly, boom, big bell, boom, big belly, boom.
Got the axe. Alright. Nice pool of blood here. Nice.
Boom, belly, boom, belly, boom, belly, boom.
Bell, boom, the bell.
It's a spring of bitterness that flows from the Foliander Mountain. Well, apparently here it turns to blood.
Boom, belly, boom, bell,
Impossible
belly,
to put
boom,
off.
bell.
Or rather, put out. You don't just put off a flame. Not like, I'm gonna use this flame later. Let me just snuff it off so we'll use it later. I'm glad that this is not alive. Hey there, Phil. He tries as hard as he can. It's touching. Well, it's working. We can't get any further.
Boom, belly, boom, bell, bell, big boom, boom, big.
Somebody do the dishes. Alright, we'll just take a dish. Sure.
Oh. Bell, boom, big bell.
They only
big
have
boom,
meat
big
here.
boom.
So Blound, as a normal person, likes all kinds of vegetables, but the Wereblound loves meat. Tebow, the son of King Bud.
Boom, belly, boom, bell, bell, big boom, bell, big boom, boom, bell, big boom, bell, big belly, boom, big.
He's like his father. Ouch. Naughty boy, if I ever catch him. Oh, we can shoot him. Or make him shoot at something. Okay. Pull! Pull! No.
Big belly, boom, big
Looks
belly,
like a
boom, big boom,
Winona. I must go and talk to her. Are you sure it's Winona? So what can we do with our friend here? Certainly not that.
bell, boom, big boom, bell, big.
Stop. I like to ask you a question.
Bell.
How about the fennel?
Boom, belly, boom, bell,
This
bell,
vegetable
big
has
boom, boom,
unknown
big
qualities. Apparently so. Before leaving, I must talk to the butterfly. For sure. It's Winona. Oh yeah, I forgot that she was actually turned into a butterfly. Fulbert, can you do anything? Damn it. There we go. A butterfly.
Big belly boom, big belly boom, big boom, big.
Big belly boom, big belly boom, big belly boom, big
Boom belly boom belly.
He promises to free her if I find his ancestor's skull at the Xenos place. Alright. Just wanted to give him a hug. He was lonely there on the floor. Now also 2 kilo Juppe, Jup, and Sarian can see him. What does the butterfly say? If you can't tell, this is Yoshi. So there you go, 2 kilo Juppe, Jup, Sarian. Now you get to see him. Also you, Artmark. A magic ferret. Hello, Goblin! Yoshi's back too. Yay! Yoshi stares into your soul. I'm just hugging Yoshi. We got to the king's lair, and we learned that he wants the skull. I mean, you can't see Yoshi too well because of the green screen effect, so hang on. Live cam. There. Now you're seeing better. He a big boy. Look at how freaking huge he is. Help! Ah! Yoshi is covering the whole screen. He is huge. But I had to get him. It was worth it. It was worth it, because half of the money went to charity anyway. That's how the amusement park works. But it's Yoshi. Hi. Everybody say hello to Yoshi. And he is official because it says Super Mario here. If you can read. I know it's backwards, but you can read that it says Super Mario. So it's official plushie.
He's so big. He's so cuddly.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be hugging Yoshi here for a second.
He's so cute. He's so happy. He's so fluffy. He's so fluffy.
I know you can't hear me because I'm trying to talk through Yoshi here. How many plushies? Let's see, so 6 Slime Rancher slimes. Then we got all the mascots. So if you discount Blob from it, that's 4. So that's 10. Then there's Yoshi now, 11. And there's the Minecraft Wolf also, or Dog, which is 12. And then there's Vivi. Vivi from Final Fantasy IX, so that's 13. Then I showed Ellie the Elephant. That's 14. 16. No, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 20. I think I have like 23? 24? I really need to count them. I don't remember all of them from the get-go. But I have like over 20. And now Yoshi is definitely the largest. Oh, yeah. You can't fall into me. Just, you're drunk, go home. I should put the green screen effect back. There we go. Alright. Now that we talked to... I must satisfy the will of the two lords. Ah, we need to get the slipper. There was the hall full of cockroaches. Can we do anything with them?
Huh?
You have 0, but then again, plushies have never been your thing. It's not for everybody, you know. But I have been collecting them over the years and just kept them. Because why throw them away when they're so cuddly and cute? Does having a beard count? No, because that's not a cute, fluffy thing. It's just a beard. So apparently we need to use the dish on the buffoon. But he won't do anything unless... Also interesting, on this screen we have the grow elixir, but on the other screen we have the fly elixir. Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, no. So how do we get to the slipper then? Can't be just clicking on it. Well, in my eyes it's not, but in the eyes of a woman, of course, there are. Use the dish to knock it out? No. Axe? I'm so glad that it's not a long, annoying animation. Okay, Fulbert, you're on the case. Go get that slipper. None of our items work, so it has to be Fulbert. No! That was a good one. So does the mouth over here do anything? It shut itself off. To come back, we gotta have to open it again. It was like old school Wile E. Coyote. There's also this alternative Yoshi plushie design. What is that tail? Okay, so we cannot really put them out. But that might be actually official. I'm glad that they know their own designs. Just as I thought, the same water flows into the two kingdoms. Maybe we can find gold? No. How do I get the slipper? Pretty complicated puzzle. That's the words I love to see in a hint. There are several ways to work out the logic, but you first might want to start by trying to get King Blood to use the slipper. Fulbert, can you do anything with the whole law of cockroaches? If that's official, then they have screwed up it royally. Can we even touch the cockroach in any way? Apparently not. Seems to be a timing puzzle of sorts. I just tried it, but I can't touch the cockroach. But apparently the sun is the key to this. Doesn't want a sparkly, huh? T-Ball might help you if you gave him a new toy. We did give him a gun. Ah. No. Is it on the chandelier, maybe? So I was right using the dish to make him shoot at something. I think. The buffoon could help you here. I don't get it.
The boy.
The boy.
Huh?
So what is the plate good for then? The hints say that I need to use T-Bow, but the buffoon helps us of him getting a target. Want an axe? No. How about this? No. The coin? Heads.
Boom.
Yeah.
Bow. 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 Bow.
So I gotta do something with the dish. What is it that I gotta do with the dish? I do not get this. So why doesn't the dish work? I mean, I'm thinking of him juggling the dish. So it would become a target practice for T-bow. I guess he doesn't juggle them then? No, what would he do? Is everybody as puzzled as I am with this puzzle?
Oh, that's it.
I don't get this at all. What do you want from me, game? He's probably playing with his knees, so don't be expecting Goblin to be here. I can't play the warm or cold game myself because I'm looking up hints. Niece is watching Mickey Mouse. Wrong show. Give them Donald Duck. Donald Duck or Goofy, they're better than Mickey Mouse. You're ruining their childhood with that awful piece of crap. Or rather, give them Animaniacs or Looney Tunes in general. Freakazoid. Much better shows than any freaking Mickey Mouse. Well, she's that young, she doesn't understand whatever's going on, so you can show her Game of Thrones or... Darkwing Duck is a great choice. That is a great choice, yeah. But if you're gonna show Darkwing Duck, try to show the episodes the way they were supposed to be originally, because when they aired the episodes, they actually aired them in the wrong order. So the first episode that you saw of Darkwing Duck was not the first episode, it's actually the 5th episode or something. Happy Tree Friends have a lot of colors. True, very true. You've never seen a single episode of Darkwing Duck. Goblin, I am disappointed. You now have a mission. Watch them all. Yep. I've only watched 6 episodes of Game of Thrones, then I got bored with it because it's politics mostly. Political drama with lots of death and sex. Yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me at all. I mean, sure, there are great characters and all that, and lots of twists and turns here and there, but when it comes down to it, what it is, it's just somebody wants to be the king and all that, and they're just killing each other for it, backstabbing Machiavellian style and all that, so it's... not my thing at all. Just got bored with it, that's all. What am I missing here? What? I don't get this. Jup, you also need to educate yourself and watch some Darkwing Duck. You both need to start watching Darkwing Duck now. Damn it, I'm gonna watch some Darkwing Duck after this. Gonna find some episodes and watch them. So apparently the sequence in this getting the slipper from the king is that we need the first Fullbird disturbs the nest of cockroaches, and he starts to bash it with the slipper. And apparently we need to get the T-Bow to shoot his gun at something that the buffoon does. But I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong with the buffoon, because I thought I'd just give him the dish. But Blount won't do it. You missed out on the whole Disney Afternoon deal for that fact. Really? Never saw anything of Disney Afternoon? There's a lot of good stuff there, especially Darkwing Duck. There was also DuckTales, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, Tailspin. Lots of great stuff came out of Disney Afternoon. Yeah, that's King Bud. The one with the red eye. No, I've gotten all of the things that I could. I've tried, but nothing happens. Wait a minute. I didn't try the wand on the roast. Maybe you can burn that up and get the spit or that knife? Never mind. Didn't do nothing. Can we burn the javelin?
Big boom, bear, boom, big boom, bear, big. Big boom, bear, boom, big. Boom, bear, big.
You're more Batman reboot, Transformers, MIB, and such. Oh, Men in Black was a good, cool cartoon show. Never really... I didn't watch Transformers that much. Reboot was goofy. Goofy and fun. But Batman and the animated series? Excellent. Okay, so the roast doesn't work in any capacity. We got that. Maybe I can slice it up? I'm betting the roast is cold. Not just in the sense that there's no fire, but also that I can't do anything with it. The dish is something that I need to do with the buffoon, but why don't you just give it to the buffoon? I don't get it. I mean, he just goes, hey, can't do it. So we're missing something? I just do not know what I'm missing. So if nobody has any ideas, we're stuck here forever. And if the goblin doesn't start doing the warm and cold thing, we're stuck here forever. But then again, he is distracted. So I cannot rely today on Goblin. Didn't I also previously say on the yesterday's live stream that I should just have a walkthrough open? So I can blast through these puzzles if I get stuck. Ugh. I was just watching that chandelier go back and forth. Actually, you know what I need? I need Yoshi. There's my items. Those are my items that I have. I should be careful not to hug Yoshi too much. I might fall asleep. Yeah, that's a magic wand. It's just a sparkler, really. It's a fake wand, but that makes sparkles. So it's like a lighter. Did you give that one to someone? No. We still have it, so... So we need to give this to somebody? Nope.
Boom, bow, boom, big, boom, bow, big. Big boom, bow, boom, big, boom, bow, big. Big boom, bow, boom, big, boom, bow, big.
I thought I tried the wand on the buffoon. Apparently I didn't. Now I can give you the dish. Ah, it's a spinning dish trick. Alright, now we can do this. Alright, now we can do this.
Big Betty Boom.
Yay! Now we got the slipper. Now we can go to the other screen.
Big bow, big boom, big
Well,
bow, boom, big
it
boom,
wasn't
big,
that easy. Yeah, you were telling me.
big bow, big boom, big bow, boom, big boom, big bow, big boom.
He said before that before leaving, we have to get the slipper. Now that we have the slipper, I have to go to the next room. So I can get the skull. So I can satisfy the two kings. What am I missing now? Or is that me leaving the whole place and I just need to get back to the queen's place through this?
Bow.
Hey there, Sonic. And also, to Sonic. Yes, I have a huge Yoshi now. Thanks to Linnanmäki. So, how do we get rid of these fires?
Bow, bow.
Well, bow to you two. Tails.
Bow.
Nailed it. Stop using everything as hats, Blount. I'm sure your fursuit is a lot cuter. I tried to win Luigi from one of those giant crane games, but I couldn't get him at all. So instead I bought Yoshi. Maybe I should go back to Linnanmäki and get Mario and Luigi. There was also a Mario and a Donkey Kong as well, but that would be a lot of money. A lot of money. So it would be interesting to have everything as big as Yoshi here. No Waluigi's, just the Mario, Luigi, and Donkey Kong. Not worth it then. True, it would be nice to have a giant plushie of a Waluigi. Ah, Waluigi! Well, the main villainess is into BDSM. One of the guest bands in The Village People. Other guest stars come from The X-Files. The show has a micro war with guns in use. Y rating means no guns. The show didn't care. And a ton of other adult references get slipped in before the show officially became teen. It is only goofy because it wanted to be. Anybody have any idea what Jupp is talking about? Yeah, we spoke to Winona. You have used 2 times in the city, and your fursuit has been noticed. Even someone's been a little scared. Aww. Reboot was very advanced for its intended audience. Ah, you're talking about Reboot. Okay. You should signify first what you're talking about. Like, mention the show, then start talking about it like that.
Big bear, big boom, big bear, boom.
Okay, we got our wand back. Your character should not be scary, but if someone sees first time, then they're a little scared. Of course. I mean, there's a walking, talking fursuit going around, so of course it scares some people. You should have seen some of the faces when I was carrying the Yoshi around. There were some people that went, hey. They didn't say anything, but you could see their faces that they recognized Yoshi. There were a lot of kids that were like, what is that thing? They were curious about it. Oh, that show where Matrix had the trippy dream sequence that taught him to soften up and stop trying to be #1 all the time. Only in the most traumatic way possible. Yep. So all I need to do is just somehow need to get to the Queen's place.
Big boom, bear, boom, big boom, bear, big bear, big boom, bear, boom, big boom, big.
But if a character got a plushie, of course you would definitely buy that. Jupp has suited up before as well. Reactions were definitely a bit different. Maybe Caribou is the reason? Probably. But Sonic is not going to reveal to us the fursuit until he does... You said that you were going to do a live stream of it on the 3rd day? Right? That's going to be your reveal of your fursuit. All that we know that it's a game character that carries a lot of yeah, the 3rd of September. It's almost my 7th anniversary day for my YouTube career. And can't even believe that that's coming up. 7th year anniversary on YouTube. I haven't even thought of what I would do for that day. Probably nothing special. I mean, last year I did the compilation of all the jumping noises I made during the gameplay of all of Biomenace. I have no idea what I would do for this time. So, how do we snuff these flames? Talking about the episode that reflected The Prisoner, seriously, that classic show was like an acid trip to begin with, but it was way too out there for Reboot to have done. And I doubt anybody got the reference to The Prisoner. Now, Prisoner itself was a great show, even though it lasted just... Was it just 1 season? Or was it 2? But The Prisoner is a great show. I did watch that, even though I didn't understand half of it. I was too young to watch it, really. Do I need to go to talk to Winona again, or...? "17 episodes of The Prisoner." So no talking to Winona, okay. I've been trying to figure out how to snuff the flames, but I don't know how. I haven't figured out the way. Does anybody know the way? I know I'm warm, that's how we got here. Needed to put the candlesticks into the right place, but I can't do anything with them. I've tried all of the items. Yeah, I think it would, Gabriel, because it's a very psychological program. It even makes the main character paranoid at many points. But that's the whole point of the show. So... You were warmed by the candles might be related to the fire, you know. Have you thought that your passage... I thought I tried this already. Could reunite one day. The two solitary lords. At least it was the same order as before. I'm afraid to pass this way again. How did I dare to do it the first time? Maybe Fulbert can go first? Okay. You're the new number 2. Have you tried stealing the fire? Oh my god, no! Well, tails I stay, heads I go. Heads. Juppe was right. We did flip the coin to go through. Well, now that we're here, let's go get the skull then. You barely understood The Prisoner either. I think it was stabbing at politics of its day, but unsure. It was pretty much just stabbing the whole spy genre in general, but it had some political issues as well. stabbing at the politics of the time. Fullbird, could you bring down the skull for us, please? Did you climb it? Why can't you climb it now? Nope, jumping never came back. If I don't control myself, I'll end up kissing her again. Why won't you... Why won't you climb the candle holder? That's how you did it last time. Why isn't he climbing up there? Why aren't you climbing up there? I guess I need to give the slipper first. She tells me that her pithy will give me the remedy to heal Winona when... When what? When you get the skull? She warned the queen of a stranger. Yeah, we know. I come back from the maze as a winner in the name of her people. That still doesn't explain the reason why Fulbert won't climb up to the freaking skull. Is the game broken suddenly? Am I doing something wrong? I need help here. Because nothing makes sense here now. Why is this not working? Fine, I'll go to the fireplace. There's the kitty cat just stealing stuff. So we gotta do something about the cat first, I guess. Would you like the wand? How about the axe? Gotcha. Now he's gonna throw the axe at the cat. There's the kitty cat. With a very long arm. Is there something that I gotta do with Fulbert while that is happening? I'm sure Fulbert needs to be used here somehow. I just wonder how I'm gonna have to use full bird. Is it while everything's happening I need to get full bird to climb the candle holder? Well, ain't this stupid? Makes no sense. At least we got the skull. Will you stop? If the king knew what the queen did with the skull of his ancestor, well, we can still tell him. We could also tell her what he did with his slipper. Or her slipper, when he had the slipper, with the slippity slip. Time to go back to the other side. Tails. So you're just gonna, this time just gonna go in? Alright. Tails I go in, heads I don't. Tails. Alright, King, here's your skull. He says that he will live free Winona only if I come back. What? Conqueror of the Foliander Maze for him and his people. So now we need to go outside and do a freaking maze. I have now solved the maze mystery under 2 different identities. The news spread in both kingdoms. Xena and Bud were presenting 2 new, smarter champions to solve one more the mystery of the maze. Yeah, 2 champions, both being blount. Oh no! Left and right hand, why? Why does it have to be left and right handed? This is not a lab. Oh, brother. Chisel, a mandolin, balls, the coin, the chessboard. Take care, Goblin. I'm glad that you can avoid this pain. The game can't start without the 4 main pieces. The game can't start without the 4 main pieces. Rules of the game. The lover and the killer move 1 square at a time in any direction. The bowman moves 1 square but diagonally and on the long squares. The knight moves as in chess but avoiding the snake squares. The killer attacks the king diagonally. To win, the killer must eliminate the king and the lover must enter the tower.
Okay.
What are the... So I'm missing the lover. I have a king. I'm sure this is the killer because it's death. Hey there, Grumble. Would Grumble like to see Yoshi? No, if I destroy this lovely house, I risk hurting the renter. That's a pig, not a house. Grumble would not. Why not? It's a big Yoshi. Because Yoshi's Island annoys you. Well, the game doesn't really have that much to do with Yoshi himself. You just don't like the game. It's a totally different thing. And besides, on Yoshi's Island, it's not Yoshi who annoys you, it's Mario, right? Baby Mario, constant crying. Am I right? So that's how I destroyed a pig. Now it's a piggy bank. Ah, so if I put the coin in there. Oh, it's Othello. What are you doing here? Apparently nothing. Last time you were over at the arcade, you worked up enough tickets to get the Mario Luigi set. Nice. Here, Othello, would you like no. Apparently Othello didn't like that. Good, now we can pick him up. Do we put him on the chessboard? No. paint? No. Do we put him on the tower? So what are we supposed to do with Othello? We have him. So the yellow hand has to use a can of paint. Othello is a singing rat from the inn that we were at previously. I guess there's nothing we can do with Othello then. You're completely useless. I'm really starting to hate this game. Nothing makes sense. What the hell is this? Am I missing something here? Something obvious? Sure I am. To the storybook? There was a second level here that we didn't even know. Okay. It's the story of a bowman and who lives in Sherwood Forest. So, Robin Hood. A hole in the tree. He doesn't dare get out because he has no arrows left to fight with. Okay, so we need to make some arrows for you. Ink bottle. It's empty. Well, if we could get those arrows, it would be nice. Somehow that worked. I don't know how, but... we got the arrows. So is there some kind of a page turner here? He doesn't dare get out because he has no arrows left to fight with. Here. He wants to follow me because he dreams of new adventures. It's interesting that we already had the bowman in our inventory, although now we got him into our inventory. It's a story of a knight who fought a dragon that lost its memory. That's what we did. Big boom, big a boom, big a boom, big boom. Big bada boom. I can't hear anything he says. I must help him get closer. Okay. A shrink. Are you going to... Always with the freaking spiders, right? Please excuse the hero's disappearance. It was necessary for survival. Well, Fulbert doesn't have any problems. An ink brush. The ink on these numbers is barely dry. I'll try to recover it. With the,
Big belly boom, big a boom, big belly boom.
Is there some kind of a sponge that we can use? Or a heap of dust?
Belly boom, big a boom, boom.
Yeah, let's get you back over here because apparently using the dust will help.
Big belly boom, big a boom, big belly.
No. We got the 2. There's the 3. Not really sure how all of this will help us, but since we can't get them, let's just get them. Although he's holding on to the 9. I didn't want to go to the drawing book.
Big belly boom, big
Now I know everything about the harmonious shapes of my body. Good for you. So we're missing the 8 and the 9. And apparently we got some chalk out of the drawing book. A wagon.
belly boom, big a boom, big belly boom.
Wagon has lost a wheel. Can we get a horse? Yeah, we got a horse. Can Fulbert do anything with the wooden ruler? No. Let's go talk to the shrink. Get some insight on this situation.
Big boom, big bear, big bear, big.
He says that at this moment I'm diving into my artistic self. They say how to figure the exact point where the chisel hits the marble. So we got ourselves a compass. That's not really a Kinda not. Compass is the magnetic thing that you use to pinpoint where north is. That's more of the measurement thing. Sextant. What other ink drawings could you pick up? Is any other figure or shape still black? There's a lot of black. I mean, they're all black down here, but we can't pick them up, and he's got the 9. Take care, Sonic. Hyvää yötä ja nuku hyvin. Makes sense. Can you use any of these as a wheel? Or the wagon? I mean, 0 is like a wheel. No can do, the 0 is not useful. Fine. Can we give the knight a horse so he can ride it, you know, up here? Or do we need the horse on the wagon? Alright. How about the chalk? Nope. Can we use the brush on the scenery? No. Can we use the chalk on the scenery? I don't get this. Can I put these numbers into the ink bottle?
Big boom, big bear, big boom, big bear, big bear, big.
He says that the 0 represents the part of nothingness within us all. Everything has to be redone. What a headache. So, if I don't make the shrink shut up, I'm gonna lose all of those every time? And also, where does the 8 fly off to? I mean, seriously. I know you're not gonna do anything to the spider, but I just want to see what happens. No? Hammer it down? Answer the question. Wait, that it is the 8 that it's carrying, not the 9. Or is it? I'm not too sure about the end. No, it's the 9. Looks like an 8, acts like an 8, but it's the 9. But then... if there is no 8, then 7 cannot eat at the 9. Because it didn't eat in the 9. You know, 7, 8, 9... So I guess I can't do anything with the spider. You're always good with hands, Gabriel, but that doesn't help me because I don't know where the good angle is to use for. That's it, proper English for you. See how broken this game makes me. English is a language. So now you didn't even say anything. There's not enough of it. I have to write down all the numbers. Maybe not all of them. Apparently 0 is something that made everything go... So if I just leave the 0 alone... we can do this. I wonder what I can do with the sheet of paper. Eventually we will have to find out. Maybe I can write on it once we get all of the ink back. It's all a guessing game anyway. Trial and error. Big boom, big boom, big boom, big boom. Big boom, big boom, big boom. Have I even been close to anything remotely? I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. Am I just close to any solution of any kind? I haven't given you permission to base your hints on a walkthrough yet. Well, you can do the warm and cold thing. Like we do with Goblin. I mean, that always seemed to work. How do I get that number from the spider? And where is number 8? Well, I've been looking over here for number 8, but I can't see it anywhere. that still doesn't help me because I don't understand what you're trying to say. Oh. I found the 8. Well, at least I found the 8. Now I just gotta get the 9. How do we screw this up? Bix. I'm guessing it's going to be another timing puzzle, right? There's a right triangle in the geometry book. Try to get it. There is a triangle right there, but I can't do anything with the book anymore. After I got all the arrows. Nope, can't. Were you just guessing about the triangle? So you're just guessing. Okay. Well, since we got the arrows, we can't do anything with the geometry book. Even if I could have gotten the triangle, what could have have it been of use? I can't even think of any kind of use for the triangle. And also, welcome back, Goblin, to the bane of my existence. Maybe it'll help you replace the wagon wheel with a 0? What? Now you're making no sense yourself. But then again, using the triangle as a wedge to lift up the wagon and such. But the 0 didn't work to begin with. I tried the 0, but it doesn't work. I don't know. It's just a wooden ruler that does nothing. I've tried everything on it. No, it's not possible. At least they didn't fly off of there. Well, let's try sneezing again. See, nothing happens. Because they are of a black ink, Gabriel. They're not like everything's that if they're black doesn't mean that they're items that I can pick up, dude. I'm not angry at you, Gabriel. Not at all. I mean, just you're not thinking with the adventure game logic. You're going way beyond the logic. And you sure? I've tried everything, Goblin. I'm sure I've missed something, but this game is not my friend anymore. So I hate the game, I hate these puzzles, I hate the logic in them. So yeah, nothing works, and if it doesn't work, I'm not gonna try anything until somebody gives me the solution. Yes, I have the ink brush. You're thinking with Earth logic, not Moon logic. Exactly, you gotta think with the nonsensical stuff. That's adventure game logic. You don't think with logic, you think with non-logic. Yes, I have that. Yes, I did. And I picked them almost all of them up and put them back into the ink bottle. All I'm missing is the 9 from the spider and the 0, but if I put the 0 in, they all just come back out thanks to the shrink. So what I'm trying to do here is to get the 9 from the spider. So what I'm trying to do here... I could have looked the solution up myself, but I can't be arsed. Just can't be bothered with this game anymore. We're close to the end of the game, but just... I don't feel like playing it anymore. Place Blount right next to the spider, switch to full bird, and click on the scenery in the moonlight to hide the moon. For a moment, I had the feeling I was getting out of myself. I am scaring spiders now? I don't understand. Me neither! Even the game itself doesn't understand the puzzles that it's creating. Yeah, that doesn't make any damn sense. Yeah, I agree with you. See what I mean about the adventure game logic, Gabriel? But then again, this is not even adventure game logic. This is just nothing. It's full. Yeah, you leave the 0 out of it. Now we got some ink. Can I paint the wooden ruler now? Do we paint the moon off so we can be Blount from now on? No. Do we draw a wheel on the wagon? Oh. Don't put the wagon in front of the oxen. I wasn't going to. It's no use as long as the wheel hasn't been repaired. I am so sure I tried to use the axe on the wooden ruler before. I'm positive I tried using the axe on it. It was like the first thought that came to mind, that use the axe on the ruler, but nothing happened. Now I got a wooden block. Hooray. Pro tip to game designers, lamp shading the problem doesn't always make us forgive it. True. All the numbers are in the ink, right? Yep. Except 0, because that would return all the numbers back to this sheet. Sheet. Sheet? Sheet. Shit. Sheet. Now what? Yeah, all except the 0, which makes the shrink spout Nietzsche and gobbledygook. Now all that's left is ink and brush. I already dunked the brush in the ink. I just don't know where to draw. Except maybe here on the page, so I can make a longer road. Duh. There. Hey there, Erusalti. Welcome to the stream, and greetings. No, I haven't used the coin as a wagon wheel. Not sure if that will work, although it is round. Huh, okay. Well, we got to also get the coin back, so that's good. Now we got the marble. Well, let's have a chat with the knight now that he can get closer. Let's see if I can do something for him. Like a horse? There. So we got the knight and the bowman. Let's see what we got next. It's a story of a young lady who is waiting for a Prince Charming. Rapunzel. Temper. No, you're just an ugly werewolf. That's all. Well, let's go back to the other screen now that we got the wooden block and the marble. I know what to do with those, for sure. Right hand, chisel, and marble. Okay, so that doesn't work. Fine. There's the bowman. There's the knight. So why doesn't this work the way it's supposed to? Do I really need to... I have figured out where exactly to hit. How about the wooden block? No. That's still not doing the thing that we want it to do. Fine, let's go back to the storybook. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, what do you need? Other than a handsome man. Do I need to do the freaking... covering up the moon again? Okay. Full bird can't do anything. Probably that might work. Doing some painting. Not a good drawing, that one, I'd say. What if we drew on the page? No. I don't think it's going to do anything different. This will allow me to seduce my darling. Once more times. I guess I don't need her then, but fine. She can go away. That's Blound and that's the king from the first game. It's the story of a king whose son was traumatized after being kidnapped. This prince who refused his throne to be a reporter reminds me of someone. Your father? You're a prince? Blount? Yes, I did get the marble. But Blount is a prince? Quite the twist of the story. He denounced being a prince and became a reporter instead. Okay. We're done here. Okay, so I just needed the mandolin and now we can just get at it. Now, I'm not sure if he's the Prince Buffoon, but he is a prince. The picture showed a king that was very like the king from the first game. brush. Use it on the freaking. But it's just a theory, a game theory. And that was just a reference. My Leben. Yeah, I never tried to make the references, Gabriel, because I think of them faster than you. I mean, you have only rarely been faster than me on the references. I do not get this at all. Am I supposed to give the mandolin to Othello? I mean, he is the entertainer after all. No? Fine. I know I can pick up Othello, but I wouldn't know where to use him. Yeah, we're still here, you... At least we have made progress, now we're just here. No freaking idea what to do. Listen, I do a lot of stuff, but none of them work. That's the problem here. How far to the end are we? How close are we? There's still 2 chapters to go after this. So let's try to get through this chessboard thing. And tomorrow we'll try to play the game through. I'm getting so sick and tired of this game. Seriously. I mean, at first it was a lot of fun and everything, but now these puzzles are getting in the levels of the first and second game. Nonsensical, stupid stuff. But how can I use the hammer? I mean, I can only pick up 1 item. What? That doesn't make any sense because why you're breaking your own rules. Only the right one can pick up stuff. And you picked up the chisel. Yeah, whatever happened to know the only right hand can use objects, or pick up objects? Picking up could mean holding it until you decide what to do with it. You're overthinking it. No, that was not using the chisel. That was picking up the chisel, then using it. They break their own rules. This fucking game. This is really getting to the level of the previous game's nonsensical, illogical bullshit. The further we get in the game, the worse it gets. I really hate this game now. It's... That sculpture of Wereblond looks more like a purple Crash Bandicoot. Kinda does. A little bit. So let me guess. Left hand, wood chisel. Oh look! It does the same thing. Fuck you, game. Just seriously, fuck you. It's pretty, but it doesn't look like the lover. It won't work. Now we gotta go and get another block of wood. Right. Seems a bit like they ran out of ideas and did some drugs to get new ones towards the end. Probably used drugs if I had to think a puzzle for this. More logic, my left hoof. This is quantum logic. Yeah. No, this is not even logic. This is breaking our own rules and making shit up. It's just threw out the whole rule book out the window and now we're just doing shit the way we want to. Doesn't make any sense, but hey, that's how we do it. So, how can we make the lover out of the piece of wood if we can only make a duck? No. So, draw something on it with the chalk? It is inconsistent, so it is literally non-logic. Yep. At least it's not like a duck anymore, now it's like blount. Normal. There, now we have blount and blount. Can you not add eyes to that wolf figurine? There. There we go. Now they look like the way they should. You also give the mandolin to the lover. Fine. So do we now get to play the freaking game? Yay. Time to play some freaking chess. Or whatever this is. A spider square, a square, snake square, long square, bowman. Well, that's what we're here to do. That's the whole point of this place. We needed to make the figures so we can play the chess game. Duh! Don't tell me they make you play chess. They make you play chess. Alright. Huh. So can the knight now slay the dragon? Or something? Wait, you're on this square so you can get to the hangman. No?
Oh! 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 Boom, bow.
Okay. I'm just quietly figuring things out here. To see where I can go, what I can do.
Oh! boom, bow.
Oh, we got the key down. Can I do anything with the left hand? Anything at all? Okay, left hand, you get the hell out of here. Why is Othello looking mad at me? There, we got the rat. Let's put him in the square. There. Well, I did something correctly. Yay! Yay! Sounded like a horse. Will you pick up the fucking... You fucking retard. Pick up the lover. Thank you. Nothing.
Boom, bow.
Let me see. So we need to get rid of the hangman somehow. Oh, that's him dead. Well, there's the lever. The princess is definitely in the tower. How can I get her out? Well, using the lever. I don't think Wereblond can move on to those spaces. Well, our knight wins. Guess that's a good thing. The problem is Wereblond can't get there because the hangman is in the way, because if I move him here, that happens. The hangman is a real douche. I need to get to this square somehow. With the knight. I've already tried, but he can't shoot the dragon. No, he can't. Cannot get there any other way. So the knight cannot move to any square that has a snake on it. Gotcha. So maybe I can use the left hand on the pieces if there's something that we can use. Just a thought. Lover and killer move one square at a time in any direction. Any direction. So we can get into the tower now, but we have to eliminate the king with the killer. Alright. And we do have to get rid of the hangman because the killer has to attack the king diagonally. But you can move on any? I thought it was a diagonally movement. Alright. Still doesn't help us help in the situation that we haven't gotten rid of the hangman. Avoiding the snake squares, right. Oh. Let's try this side then. Oh, it's the same square. Can't go there. Yeah, I think I got this. Baby. No way. Do I? Yeah, I got this. No, wait. No, I don't got this. Because if I move him over there, the hangman is gonna just stop him. Right. And boom. Oh boy, 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 oh boy, oh boy. I mean, I'm pretty good at chess, so I hope I can figure this out. If only we could get rid of this death and dragon. I need to get the wereblown to the lever? Really? If only we could kill the hangman with the bowman. Thank you, Erusalti, for the follow. Stay forever. Huh. Okay. So that was how we got rid of the hangman then. It should be a win now. Nice graphical errors. So we defeated the king. Cool. Apparently I cannot fix this. The killer's stuck there. Alright. So how do we get to use the key here? Help. The lover must enter the tower. Well, the key is right there. Only the right hand can pick up items. Oh, really? Yeah, that's the mandolin. That's a mandolin square. There's Winona. She was all blushing. She finally notices me. She invites me to enter the tower. Alright. Now she was blushing from shyness and excitement. The senpai noticed me. What the f... What the... What the f... We're definitely stopping here. We're definitely stopping here. Because this is getting ridiculous. Where the hell did this come from? This is the last section? I thought there were 2 sections left. I mean, my hint book tells me that this is like a mirror room and the maze. And then it's end game. So there's 2 chapters to go. That's what the hint book says to me. It's this and a maze, then to the brain. Right. Well, we use different kind of guides, so they're split in different ways, you know. Yeah, as long as we get to the end, that's the important part, and we're gonna get to that tomorrow. I am done with this game for today. I didn't even think I was going to be playing this game through, but now I'm determined to play this game through. I want to see a shitty ending. I want the shittiest ending ever. I mean, Goblins 2 had a really, really shitty ending. I want this to even top that. Oh, great. Yeah, your birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Goblin. You're gonna see the ending of Goblins Quest 3.
Rip.
Not sure if that's a good thing, but hey, you're gonna get it. You asked for this series. You're welcome. Well, that's for tomorrow. We're done here today. So thank you everybody for joining the live stream. Hopefully enjoyed, and also thank you for the follow. I forgot your name already. I'll find you. I will see your name. Damn. Try to scroll up, but will Boobles Newt be wishing you a happy birthday as promised? Of course. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't he do that? I mean, of course he's gonna do it. So thank you for the follow, Erusalti. There's the name. Thank you for the follow. Just call me Your Majesty. Thank you for the follow, Your Majesty. Well, yeah, tune in tomorrow, and we're gonna finish this shit. I'm glad that it's gonna be over. Next week, I'm gonna be playing something much more fun. Hopefully. But thank you again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, bye everyone, and screw this game through the medium of dance. Through the medium of dance, yeah, I promise that Booble Snoot will give you a dance. But yeah, you guys take care of yourselves, and remember, don't wear it your thumbs. Now I'm going to go and hug Yoshi until I fall asleep. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And never use your left hand to pick things up when it's your right hand's job. Indeed. Indeed. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Da, 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 da.